When somebody comes and asks a question about side chicks, why is it always so negative? And why is it like, oh, you guys are wrong or whatever? That man doesn't love you. That man's not going to leave his wife.
There's an argument that sometimes the side chick get the best of the man.
And I do.
Okay. Oh, my God. Are you a proud side chick?
I want you to be really honest.
Okay.
Are you her husband?
Absolutely.
Do you believe in God?
I do.
Oh, okay. There's a difference in believing in God and fearing God. I don't think that you fear God, because I don't think you understand the conviction that's being a person who is the person who is stepping into somebody's marriage. Wow. God does not approve of that. If you read that word, if you take in your daily bread, there will be a conviction. You think that this is just a book that works for you whenever you want it to work for you. That's not how it goes, baby. So for you to be able to say that you believe in God right now, that's the reason. If y'all really want to know why I'm passionate about this conversation, that's the reason. Because in my walk, I fear God. So every behavior that I have reflects on the godly principles and my fear of God. So I am never going to get up to no mic and say that I knowingly have stepped into somebody else's marriage, and I am okay with that. If the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot. You talking about this woman doesn't approve of that. You causing pain to that woman as well. We as brothers and sisters of Christ, we are not supposed to be causing intentional pain on somebody else. So I challenge you, since you got up to this mic to try to challenge your girl, Kitty. I challenge you, okay? Because now you finna see 6'5" Grove side. I challenge you, honey. I challenge you. Wow. Maybe you need to fast so you can get that spiritual demon off of you. I challenge you.
Shit, listen. Hey,
she clapped too.
You can get a card.
Wow. A proud side chick. If the shoe were on the other foot, flip the script. Well, you heard that. We're about to go in a little deeper into our series, trying to understand what is the impact of married folks having opposite sex friends, opposite gender friends. Are you a side chick? If you're a married woman having male friends, is that your ulterior motive? Well, today we got something interesting, somebody new on this channel. Karyn from A Happy Wife School. She's going to talk about married women having male friends, and as to the reason as to why she thinks married women are holding on to their male friends, even when it's a detriment to their marriage, causing tension in their homes with their husbands. Well, let's listen. Please put your comments in the comment section below. We got to deal with this. Let us go.
And welcome to the Happy Wife School. Today, I want to talk about platonic friendships and the top 3 reasons that married women have male friends. The reason I want to talk about this is that in 10 years of working with married women, it is very common that they will ask me, is it okay for me to still have my male friends in my marriage? Or they can't understand why their husbands get upset or jealous or concerned that they are spending time with their male friends. So today we're going to set the record straight once and for all, right from the get-go. Want to get it on the table. It is not possible to be married and have a male friend that is just a friend.
Yes, that's right. They can be friends.
I know this speaking as a woman, having worked with hundreds of women by this point. We can't just have a male friend that's just a friend. We tell ourselves a story why we hang on to these friends, and we are not honest with ourselves, and we're not honest with our husbands why we continue to have a relationship with our male friends from the past. Secretly, underneath our story that we tell ourselves and our husband, there is always a hidden agenda, and there is always an ulterior motive. In general, I don't believe that married couples should be friends with the opposite sex. It brings unnecessary drama, unnecessary temptation into the relationship, when that energy should be focused on the marriage and focused on the relationship. As a rule, in my marriage, I do not have friends that are men, and I do not spend one-on-one time with men outside of a professional setting. So let's get into these top 3 reasons, the secret reasons why as married women
Help us,
we
Karyn.
have male friends. The number one reason is as women, we crave and want male attention. We are attracted to the male energy that our male friends provide, and we look to get that attention, how they make us maybe feel important or special or attractive. We feel we're not getting that from our husbands, so we seek it in our male friends because they pay us that attention. To me, the sad part about this and our continued desire as women to have that male attention is that we give these friends our time, our warmth, our kindness, our energy, all while withholding these things from our husband. We will ask these male friends for advice on our marriage. We'll share intimate details about the issues and challenges in the marriage and relationship, which is incredibly disrespectful to our husbands and disrespectful to our marriage.
So just to respond to that and just to react to the first reason, I think she's accurate. But I also think that can easily be fixed if only we can just call our male partner, male spouse. And the same goes if it were the other way. Married men having female friends outside. You like the female energy. But we can easily fix that. A lot of times we're not talking to our spouses. We're not having adult conversations. We expect people to be in our minds to understand how we feel and to fix the issue, rectify the issue without us saying anything. We don't want to put in any effort. Even the minimal effort of just calling our spouses and say, hey, there's an issue. There's something bothering me. Can we have a conversation? We don't want to do that. We want them to just automatically know, but that's what marriage is about. Putting in the effort. That's what commitment is. You're committed to it. So whatever it takes, you got to do it. Drop the pride. Let's be humble. It takes humility to adapt to one another. If you have an issue, call your spouse. If you notice something, call your spouse. Let's have a conversation. And then if it's not working, then you want to take it to the next level, like counseling or get other things involved. But at a barest minimum, let's have the conversation. Let's listen to the number 2 reason. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. We got to address this.
We want to back up. We want a backup plan, and we want a back door from our marriage when
Is that
things
true?
get hard. To me, this is a character issue of not taking our vows and commitment to our husbands seriously and being uncommitted to ourselves in the marriage.
Wow.
Because the thing is, as women, is that we run when things get hard. We think the grass is greener somewhere else. The grass is never greener anywhere else because where you go, there you are. And oftentimes we will come running back, realizing the grass is not greener, never taking accountability and responsibility for our poor behaviors and having these back doors from our marriage.
Just to respond to that, before we get into the third reason she has, Karyn, we want a backup. Plan B. In some cases, plan C, plan D, and all the alphabets plans. And we think the grass is greener on the other side. And now I'm talking to both men and women, as the case may be. The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is as green as you water it. The grass becomes greener where you water it. I'll tell you a quick story, and then we'll go to the third reason about this green grass. I have a very close friend of mine. He's from the Middle East. And we worked, back then we were working together, shared an office together. And he told me how his wife was on his case to get their grass and flowers and plants in front of their house as green as the neighbors, right in front of them. Every day he saw it, the wife complained. What are they doing correctly that you are not doing? You got to get it fixed. He'll come into the office always sad, always concerned, worried. After work, he'll run to Home Depot. He's got to get this, he's got to get that. Still not working. Every morning, they'll see the neighbor nurturing the plants, the grass, always looking green. Kept going back to bed every night thinking, what am I doing wrong? The wife is not giving him no peace about it. And then finally, he decides one morning to go speak to the neighbor. Please tell me, what exactly are you doing to keep this plant and grass looking so green, looking so fresh? My wife is on my neck. I can fix it. I cannot fix ours. It looks horrible. What do I need to do? You know what happened? The neighbor stopped what he was doing and laughed at first. But then the laugh quickly changed to a very serious look. And he looked at my friend and said, I'm afraid I got to tell you, this plants, this grass, they're not real. Now, there's so many things I could say to that, but my friend, I noticed something. That morning when he came to work, he had a different look. He had a smile on his face. He was very bubbly. And he told me, I cannot wait to get home to ... to my wife. You fill the blanks. Now let's go back to the third reason Karyn has as to why female married women have male friends. Again, are you making yourself a side chick as a married woman? Let's listen to this.
The third reason that married women have male friends, we hold on to the fantasy of love. Be sure to check out my video on women and our fantasy of romantic love. So we continue to believe that there is some man out there who can fill that emptiness on us and give us those feelings of new romantic love permanently. But they can't, because again, it's a fantasy. Wow. And so when that fantasy and that honeymoon phase is over in the relationship, as women, we have male friends because they can fill that emptiness, and we create fantasies about what life might be like with them or what a relationship with them might be like. This is why as women, we might hold on to a friendship and relationship with our first love, our first boyfriend, the one we thought got away. Or I hear this is common anymore, where you might be Facebook friends with your boyfriends from your past or from high school. And it leaves, again, this back door open, but it allows us to feed that fantasy in our minds that there's some man out there that could give us those lasting feelings of romantic love. That's not our husband. And there's a quote that I really like, an older movie, I believe from the 90s with Harrison Ford, and I forget the woman in it right off the top of my head, but it's called Sabrina. And there's a quote from it that says, beware of an illusion. It has no flaws. And this is what we begin to do as women with these male friends, especially that we hold on to from our past and our younger years, is we create these fantasies about what life would be like with them. But we have to realize that once that illusion is busted, once the reality sets in, we maybe see a shortcoming they have or a quirk that they have, then that illusion gets busted and we are disappointed again and again and again.
Wow. Thank you, Karyn. And that's how far I will go today. 3 reasons. But before I list the 3 reasons again, I'm sure we all heard it. But the last thing she said, the quote that she heard, an illusion has no flaw. She listed 3 reasons why married women will be holding onto her male friends. The attention she's getting from that male friend. But very careful. You got a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan of all the alphabets, just in case your relationship with your husband doesn't work out. Now you got so much energy, a bank for just in case. When all that resource in that bank should be channeled to your relationship to make it what you want it to be. The grass is not green on the other side. And then lastly is the fantasy you derive from it. It's an illusion. I couldn't agree more. I'll put a link to the entire video. You can watch it and put your comments in the comment section below. And I think the same really applies to a man as well. If a married man were having friendships with a female friend, are you a side dude? That's what that will be. Are you a side dude? Because we got to really ask ourselves, what is it that I need to hold on to, especially when it's causing tension in your marriage? And your marriage should be your most, after God, should be the most important relationship to you. You should guard it jealously. You can't play. A lot of those friendships, friends around your marriage, some of them are looking for the cracks. And once you leave, they go right in. And once they go right in, you out. Always remember, a side chick is always trying to be a main chick. A side dude is always trying to be a main dude. Let's be careful. Hey, you know how we like to close it out? We always like to remind ourselves. We always remember that we got one life with many seasons, so let's make the best of it. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's me again, WJ on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. I'll be coming back again. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.